We all have a story, right? And some stories, well, they just grab you.
They really do.
And today we're going to dive into one of those. It's a blog called Lunarize, My Journey of Healing and Growth.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, and it's, about how this woman, Lunarize, took her tough childhood and turned it into, something really powerful.
I'm most fascinated by that kind of transformation, how people take what could break them and make it their strength.
Exactly. So, like right off the bat, Lunarize doesn't hold back about her family life.
Oh,
Paints a pretty raw picture. Like her parents always fighting and how that messed her up.
yeah, that kind of environment, that constant tension, it can really impact a child's sense of self, how they see themselves in the world.
Totally. And she even says, like, she felt like something was wrong. Always trying to be accepted, but never quite getting there.
It's heartbreaking, but it's also, unfortunately, something a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, and what really struck me was how she kind of normalized it all as a kid. Like, this is just her normal.
Well, think about it. When you're a kid, you don't have the same mental tools to process those big, complicated emotions. You just adapt.
Right, and that's what's so powerful about her turning point.
Tell me about it.
So there's this part in the blog where it hits her, that her family's issues, they didn't have to define her.
It's like a light bulb moment.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, boom, instant change. It was more like this gradual realization, like she was choosing to break free.
And that's resilience in action, right? It's not that you don't face tough stuff, but you learn, you adapt, and somehow you grow from it.
Absolutely. But, recognizing that choice was just the start. She really dug deep, went to therapy, and did a lot of self-reflection.
Those are such vital steps in the healing process. Having a therapist to guide you, a safe space to unpack those emotions, and then the self-reflection, that's where you really challenge those old beliefs holding you back.
Yeah, and she talks about this belief she had, like she was somehow responsible for her parents' happiness.
It's amazing how we carry those kinds of burdens, often without even realizing it.
Right. So it's like she took all this pain, and instead of letting it destroy her, she turned it into something, well, powerful.
That's what resonates, I think, that we can find strength, even wisdom, in the most challenging experiences.
And she doesn't keep it to herself. She wants to share her story, help others going through similar things.
Sharing like that, being vulnerable, it's a way to connect, to build a community of support.
It's like saying, hey, you're not alone in this.
Exactly. And her blog, it's like this open invitation to join her on this journey, this path of healing and growth.
So I guess thinking about Lunarize's story makes you kind of think about your own, right?
Definitely.
Like, what were those tough moments for you? And how did you, come out stronger?
I mean, we all have those moments, don't we? Those challenges that shape who we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if Lunarize's story has got you thinking, well, you can find her blog, keep following her journey.
It's inspiring seeing that kind of resilience.
Yeah, it really shows you that even in the darkest times, there's always that potential for growth, for healing.
And for hope.
Definitely for hope.